So that's what we did. Can't say at the start we're going to be back to like absolutely everyday uploads, but we are back on YouTube. Good feeling. So we can welcome in more YouTube frogs. So if you haven't seen it, starting off slow. Nice little title Tuesday. A bit of nostalgia for me. You know, I don't really play that tournament anymore, so the real ones know this must have been a VOD from 20 years ago. Since we don't play that nonsense anymore. Geez, I haven't it's Dark Bone, I think, that always sent that song in, Tim. You got me thinking now. VOD Frog song. I'm pretty sure it was a Dark Bone regular request. That's the best video of the year? Yo, my guy. Thank you. That's a huge compliment. Hey, Nitsid Prime. Well, we're back on the YouTube. And, you know, I had to get a vid out during our usual upload kind of schedule. It'll be a slow start. Back on the channel after quite a while, I would say, of not uploading. I mean, it doesn't feel like that long, like a month, but trust me, that's like ages in the industry. Hey, Dustin. Thanks for 115 months. Welcome back. Fudge Boy. Hello. First one this year. I hope it lives up to the hype. Yeah, what's that? I think it's just called VOD Frog. I haven't listened to this in so long. But I think Darkbone kept donating for this. You reminded me, Tim. Yes. Hey, Bigfoot. Yeah, we had a good one. I was in New York for it. Yeah, had a good time. Thank you. Hey, Thongni. What's up, Thomas? Thank you, Mr. Monopoly. We will we'll hope to have a better one than yesterday. It's the only way we can push forward. One day at a time, right, buddy? Good luck to you at work today, Mr. Monopoly. I mean, watching the stream, right? That's your job. We both play a part here. Hey, Mannered Monkey. Good morning, sir. Austin, Jesse, Sir Dark, Edwig. Hey, Paul. Skakarin. Mance. Floppy Buck. Who knows? There might be a bit of both, Skakarin, but yep, it feels like the moment to get that Blitz rating dirty. Remember, tomorrow, there's that Chess 960 event. Apologies. There's that Chess 9LX event. TMTNY. I don't know what that is. I thought that was some Ninja Turtle stuff. Thank you, TMT. Yo, champ. There's a lot of very special people in here. Are you talking about the chat or with you? Like you got a crew watching? Shout out to Champ and his boys. Money Mike and his boys. There are a lot of special people here. That's right. Who stands out to you, champ? Who's a special person? Is it Grinnith Win? Is it this pleb saying hello? Zach? Could be him. Tampon Tim? Could be Tampon Tim, that's right. Okay, understood. Go Tim. You're special to champ Tim. I imagine you'll take that interaction as a big compliment. Yes, last year, 2024 days, Money Mike and his boys. You know, back in the good old days when the uploads were there. We're trying to get back to those. Floppy McDing-dong. I don't know how Champ overlooked you, man. You feels like you were snubbed. Snubbed for the top chatter. Apex Monkey, thanks for the 17 months with Prime. What's my favorite matchup of all time? Bro, what? I don't even know what you're asking. A chess matchup? I'm not gonna lie. Kristamir and Watson comes to mind. You know, two of the all-time greats. Hello, Dave. I have very, very exciting news. Tim, you were talking about, take us back to 2024 with Money Mike and his boys. I'm going to take us back even further. I was looking at our Twitch bounty board. And for those that don't know what the bounty board is on Twitch, it's kind of like a communal bulletin board that sponsors can use. And so a sponsor might come up and just leave a little pin on the bulletin board, and it'll be like, we'll pay you, this amount of money to stream this game for an hour or something. And, it's not the most amount of money, but it's just easy to sort of just say, sure, I'll do it, and just claim it. And, it's not the most amount of money, but it exposes you to maybe some different games and try a few things out. It's not always a game. Sometimes it's like watching something. We used to do those from time to time, especially in the past. I would say it hasn't been as prominent of a feature on Twitch. But for those that don't know, back in 2020, that's ancient, right? Ancient days. We can now officially say that is 5 years ago. Back in 2020, pre-COVID, the only reason that we play marbles today is because marbles popped up on that bulletin board, and I said, sure, I'll try that game. I'm not sure what that is, but let me see, maybe the people will like it, maybe I'll like it. Let me try it out. And so I was going through our bounty board, and back in 2020, I got paid. Can you imagine? Bro, I got paid to start up marbles. Someone out there was like, hand this man some money. Play our game. And that was the greatest investment that marbles has ever, they dropped a couple $100 and they were set for life. Oh my goodness. They just someone at Marbles HQ is getting promoted right to the top for that one. They directed it towards Chessbra. Smart guys. We've been running with it ever since. So, going through, I see a throwback sponsored stream with marbles from back in the day. Jeez, what a throwback. That's where it all started. So the only reason we have and enjoy marbles today is because of the bulletin board. Not sure what that is, Jeremy. That's what I'm saying, Devendra. The GOAT right there. Whoever came up with that one. Is that a common one, Tim? Feels like the first time I've seen it. Sounds like you've been tracking. So, obviously, I shared that great story to not only wish everyone a happy 5-year Marbles anniversary, but to also indicate that the bounty board is back, baby. So, who knows? We're going to try a game later today. It could be the next Marbles. I'm just saying. You know? I'm just putting it out there. So, getting a few things back on track. The YouTube, the bounty board. So we're going to try a game in a little bit. And it's just deep in the weeb dungeon. Like it's, yeah. You gotta really get in the mood. You gotta role play if you want to participate with me for this one. Gotta get the script out. Value Village costumes. Hip hops, I'm just saying, in case you are wearing a costume, you might want to cut a little section so that your eyes can still see. Might need a few oglers. I'm not sure, Wally. That's also ancient history. First Marbles ban ever? My God, I would love to know that bit of lore. Someone holds that title, you know? Like, they really do. I don't know who it is. Someone holds that title. Starting off with a beautiful rapid game before we devolve into who knows what. Are you being for real there, Floppy? We might have to check our records. You're 2 for 2? You might be the strongest marbler in chat right now. Whenever I see someone play an opening like this, I'm usually scared. Because the only 2 people that play chess like this at almost 2,500 rapid are terrible players and very good players. ain't nobody playing like this. So if those are the 2 options, I'm definitely shaking. Sad Rabbit, always a good guess. Black Forest, Germany, buddy. I was also thinking back to the old days. Real question, was anybody here present for any part of a 33-hour GeoGuessr stream? Was anyone here present for that iconic stream moment? Speaking of throwbacks. Dave saw the tail end of it. Okay. Dave, I didn't ask for commentary. I was just checking attendance here. No, even parts of it. Nitsid Prime, even parts of it. So, sounds like a yes. Sounds like yes. And it just occurred to me that I was doing. By the way, what did I tell you about this account? I'm like, dude, weird vibes. The guy's hitting me with F6 now. Whole thing, weird vibes. I don't know what's occurring here, but I know I don't feel safe. Probably Tommy Salami. It was probably like, yeah, 2020 or something like that. And I was thinking, okay, nowadays, if I rewatched that GeoGuessr stream, I could probably do the streak of 127 countries in like, you know, a couple hours at most. And it took us 33. I probably spent 4 hours on like a round with a French flag or something. Each 5. I mean, I don't know what's going on here, boys. We're in tough. What can we say? We're in tough here. Just dealing with a guy that's he's not afraid. Put it that way. You can just tell he's not afraid. Guy playing like this, got nothing to lose. I know a desperate man when I see one. Here, I think this is the plan. I'm not 100% sure. We're supposed to go bishop d3 or something. Sometimes positions like this, I'm like, maybe I should play the bad move just to take the safer position, you know? I make this choice often. H3 I'm always suspicious of because the knight ends up here, and then the bishop has to go back, and then g4 happens. And sometimes it can be bad. e5, yep. This guy's the GOAT. I can already tell. This guy is the GOAT. We're going to just batten down the hatches here. And, I mean, is this the best move? Absolutely not. Is this? Absolutely not. But my comfort level after seeing these two moves, in the gutter. In the gutter. This guy might be the GOAT of chess. He's certainly better than me, I can tell already. Is that what it's at, Mattis? I have to double check that one. And he's got the OP in his name. Isn't that what they say in the Indian community? Something OP, you know, Vidit OP. That's got me scared seeing that. Just got to keep the bad moves coming. Got to keep the bad vibes here. Holy. Got cranked out Queen H7. What the fuck? The GOAT. What the... Brother, I'm trying to understand this one. I feel like I'm being baited, right? There's no way. Matt, there's a huge bait occurring here. B5, knight takes, and then just takes. We have to be careful here. That's what he wants us to do. I feel like he's also maybe planning to like take here and take and knight c2. You know, this guy's up to something. I'm getting the hell out of Dodge here. I know my goat Mishraji is up to a lot right now. This, and then like this is coming. No, this is frightening. I feel like we almost want to sack this pawn because, man, this guy's up to no good. Up to no good. Let's take this way. Terrible. But maybe there's just no solution. The guy's OP. I think we're cooked here. We just have to try to hunker down and defend everything like a beta. Here, I mean, this is no good because we dropped that. Here, I suppose this. So maybe we just... do we take the queen? I suppose maybe we do take the queen because this is happening anyway. Although objectively, that's a better chance. Yeah, I suppose we should take here. Yeah, objectively, it's a bit better. We queen e7, queen d3, hand over that. Or sorry, queen e7, king f2, hand over this. Yeah, I should have known. Go here. Rook e1, knight f1, rook a3. Feels like I have enough firepower to defend. Queen d7. Was that a mouse slip, good sir? Queen d7. Of course it's not. He's keeping watch of that. Queen b5 is coming. Definitely concerning here. Oof. Trying to watch this. Maybe queen b5, rook b3. I'm trying to play rook e1, knight f1, and just hold. Like, there's no forward thinking happening here. Nothing. I'm just trying to close things up. Close up shop for the week. That's the thing, though, Mattis. I'm not even playing for the draw. I think I'm playing for the loss here. I wish I had as much optimism as you to think that I'm here playing for a draw. I don't feel it. Like that. I don't feel that energy. Oh my God. This guy's a specimen. Going here, so I mean, we're just not like a loose piece on a3. Obviously, b5 is a consideration for anyone else. Certainly not for me, though. I would never. Mishraji, you have nothing to worry about. I would never play an aggressive move against you. I actually promise it won't happen. I would never consider it. I mean, you might want to go here and prevent it, but I'm just saying, you got my word, bro. I would never. Happy to just, ride this one out. Thank you, Slamka, for the 50 months with Prime. Big think here from our protagonist. Big think from the hometown hero here. B5. What a move right there. Holy. Not on my radar, I have to say. So takes opens up the position. We don't want that. Not against Mishraji. I've been saying, like, I'm so down to just chill. We don't need to get froggy. The rooks are doubling, probably rook e4, so that knight back, rook e7. But at least we get to spend some time there. We're just battening down the hatches here. Maybe rook up to d3. Try to hold. I would never open the position. Not against my goat, Mishraji OP. Never, never. Rook to c8. Oh, he's running scared. Didn't realize he was like that, Mishraji. Didn't realize it was like that. I mean, still nothing to do in this position, but it's still covered for the moment. Okay. Is this anything? Yeah, king f2, I feel like there's that right now. So we probably need to blunder something here in order to keep playing. It's kind of a tough decision, but I think I'm going to blunder that. Yeah, king h2, he'll play queen e7. Oh, he's playing for the win, my goat. That's what I love to see. Love to see that kind of gamer intuition. He knows when his opponent's on the back foot. Big gamer intuition here. Okay. The goat. Getting dummied. I don't know why, but it feels like we might have the upper hand now. I just feel like I have a shot here. Hold me tight. Amazing. I could feel the momentum building. Finally felt like we had the upper hand. Mishraji. Man, unlucky. Guy just clowned me there. I'm glad we identified early. The appropriate strategy here was to play like a beta. I'm glad we realized that early. The beta strategy paid off. A well-timed f4, eh? Maybe we should have taken with the rook, but, you know, Mishraji was in my head. What can I say? I wasn't playing properly. But I felt like getting the rook over with this rook supporting was more than enough. Thank you, Brazilian Monk. Thank you, sir. I'll take that. 500 bits and an emphatic W to start the day. Okay. This is the guy we're playing here, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to point out. 2450, by the way. He spent 2 minutes and 15 seconds on this move. 2 minutes 15 seconds. Not an immediate move. Nope. Just 2 minutes and 15 seconds, and then played e5. This is a genetic condition. That's just, hey, that's the up and downs of Mishraji. You never know what to expect. He lost a rapid game to a 1300. Unrated, of course. So he wasn't trying. Oh, God. You hate to see this, don't you? I mean, Mishraji, he's new to the game. He's not even a month in, and he's up against guys that are just cheating. You just hate to see that. Putting the good name of chess down. That's so disheartening. Just hate to see that. Terrible. Terrible for the game, really. Who knows the decisions that Mishraji would have made after this experience? He could have turned to his own vices after this. And I wouldn't blame him. You know, at that point, it's more on this guy than it is on Mishraji. Lost to an 1100. So tough. So tough. Yep, he's really losing to some tough opponents here. But once in a while, 97%, he just locks in. 90% against GM KNVB, you know? 69 move loss. Love to see that. Is he a cheater? Crazy comment. Mods might have to handle that guy right there. Can't be throwing around accusations like that. This guy's a victim. Look at this. Trying to tell me he's the cheater? He's a victim. We need justice for Mishraji here. Mishraji OP. Yep. Well, you know, that's all I got. I don't think I could possibly do better than that. Tough bullet losses as well. You know, clearly he's a rapid player. 1300 in bullet. It's just not his time control. Oh, sorry. For a second, I thought that he was banned. Of course. He's a victim. He's a victim. It was Mishru. Mishru. Mishru is banned. Got it. I mean, this is just sick. The guy's new to chess, as we can tell from his moves here at 2300 rapid. Queen f3, and just it makes me sick to see dirty cheaters ruining our good sport. Disgusting, really. No wonder people have a hard time getting into chess. We've got dirty gatekeeping cheaters like Mishru8483 that they just take the fun, they sap the fun out of the game. Hate to see it. Man, look at this. His whole account. It's crazy. Oh my goodness, guys. Mishraji OP lost to Mishraji OP. Oh, you hate to see it. Just, this guy's had the worst run. Awful, I feel terrible. He even lost to a guy that has the same user, stole his username as well. It just makes me sick, really. Honestly, this guy's, I don't throw this word around very much, but dare I say a hero. Can you imagine playing cheaters for 10, 20, 30 straight games and still locking in and logging into chess.com day after day? An icon of the community, if you ask me. Personally, I couldn't. I don't know if I could find the strength to log back in. But Mishraji, he finds that he wakes up every day after, 2, 3, 10 move losses, and he finds a way to make it happen. And that's something you have to respect. Amazing. Just looking at his story here. His very first game on the website. Was against a cheater. Can you imagine? You make a chess.com account, log in first time, non-stop cheaters. He has yet to play in the first 2 days of his account. He's yet to play a real person. It's just terrible. He played another Mishraji. Mishraji 1883. I noticed that all these accounts are from India as well. Crazy coincidence, because Mishraji is Norwegian, so that's strange targeting. Amazing. He just, he keeps taking L's to these, just abuse, cheater. Another one, 1500 account. Oh my God, they're all from India as well. It's amazing. He keeps getting paired with opponents from India in the pool. First a 1500, then a 2200, all different accounts, all from India. It's so unlucky. Raju, God. Another Mishru account. No, but this is bad luck. This is bad luck. And he's even winning some of these games. Honestly, yeah. The strength and poise that he finds to log back in every day, he's winning these. It's amazing. It's amazing to see. Man, more cheaters, all from India. It's such a coincidence. Abuse, cheater. This guy hasn't played a regular. I mean, it's so sad. Hasn't played a regular game yet. January 2nd, we're a week into his account, and this guy's barely played a game. Taking losses and bullet here. Yeah, well, he's clearly being targeted by the Indian community. And he himself is Norwegian, so that's you just don't like to see that. Unnecessary. Some more dubs here, some unfortunate L's, and we catch up with present day, where, you know, after all that, it seems like Mishraji has persevered and worked his way up to playing a 90% accuracy game against the Grandmaster, and what can we say? The guy deserves it. If you had the rough childhood, the rough upbringing that Mishraji had, and you made it all the way to the pinnacle, I feel like you'd have to raise a glass, no? That's a story right there. Guy that made it out from the bottom. I'm ready for the untold story of Mishraji OP. You know it's a legit account because he has wins, he has losses, you know, so it has to be a legit account. And the targeting that we've seen from the community here is just insane. I can't believe this. This makes me sick, especially this. This is the one that really does it in for me. Mishraji OP, just the fact that he took his username as well. Absolutely gutted to see that. Oh my goodness. And this guy also played Harry Melbourne. What are the chances? That's crazy. That is just crazy. It seems that they all got paired against one another. Really unfortunate. Mishru as well. Mishru also played the other Mishraji account. Dang. It seems that there's an inner circle of cheating Indian accounts that Mishraji OP got mixed up in. You know? Just get mixed up in the wrong crowd. Hopefully he can separate himself from the miscreants. because, yeah, this is a nasty cheating ring that obviously this guy's not a part of, but honestly, his name's getting soiled here. Oh, yes, a challenge from Mishraji OP. Another big challenge. This account only made it 6 games. "48 games." Just remarkable. Well, I could tell from the opening, guys. What did I say? As soon as I saw knight c6 in the opening, I said, high chance that this guy has just had a tough life. You know? He's had a tough upbringing. As soon as I saw knight c6, honestly, this is the telltale sign. That was a trauma move right there. Knight c6, I knew immediately the guy had it rough. Didn't want to jump to any conclusions, but I suspected right there that Mishraji could be a victim. Mishraji OP, following the channel since 1 minute ago. Account created 1 minute ago. Says, what's wrong with my stats? Mr. Grandmaster. Do you really think he was watching the stream? Wait a minute. Would that explain why the challenge got sent in as we were examining his account? Coincidence, surely. Couldn't possibly be the same Mishraji. As we know, there are 7 of them, so could be any one of the Mishrajis. All right, Mishraji OP. Why don't you say something that only Mishraji OP would know? We have to make sure it's you. Sad Rabbit has already gifted a sub to Mishraji. He's currently moving up the ladder here in the community faster than anyone. Thank you for the raid, Alexandra Samaganova. We're just discussing the recent meteoric rise of Mishraji OP. Soon to be top player, I feel like, on chess.com, and just nice to know that we were here early. We were here first. Kind of feels like we're discovering another Pranav. Get a shout out in there. Yes, thank you, thank you. Mishraji OP. I think it could be a fake. It could be a dupe. I'm not seeing any proof right now. Yep, guys, it seems we've been taken for a ride here. The guy in chat surely is not the real Mishraji, who we know to be supremely talented. It's obviously just one of you trolls in chat. Thought you'd be funny. Make a Mishraji account. Ha, ha. Looks like you got us good. Chess Rage, thank you for the new sub. That's a good point, Tim. You know, it's one thing to just see the match history and see everyone making the same username as him. But quite another thing to bring that to Twitch chat. I would think, I would like to think we hold ourselves to higher standards than that. The collection of challenges we have is just remarkable. All the way down to a 900 from Norway. We have a guy from Poland who's in chat saying that he's collecting games with streamers for a bet and he will win $2. All the way up to Mishraji himself challenging for another rapid game. So it really is quite the collection here. Bull Rush, I personally don't think so. Okay, collecting some more challenges here. Yep. You have to win those $2. All right. How about this? I have a suggestion, a way that I think we can all succeed. Why don't you play Mishraji and I'll stream the game? That way, I think it'll still count as playing a streamer. And I think you'd be able to put up a fight. And we might be able to get you your $2 after all. Yeah, I think this is a good idea. Everyone wins here. Getting a challenge to a bullet game from Daniel Narrow Dirty. All right. What's your username there, our Polish friend? You can't play him? I'm sure we can find a way. Maybe if you just tell me your username, I might be able to just think about it some more. No, he's still here. That's your username? Okay, let me just think on it for a little bit. Let me think on it. Forgot about that 10-second thing. You're challenging him? Okay, perfect. Keep challenging. It might go through. You send a challenge, we'll see if he accepts. Nice. It looks like he did. Keep challenging. Are you aborting the games? I'm trying to win you your $2 here. Got to work with me. You mean the Norwegian Phantasmo? Oh my god, not this again. He's not quick enough. I mean, he declines. Brother, you're with the white pieces. At the very least, play a move. Maybe he thinks that you're not playing a move. Maybe he thinks you're not playing a move. But maybe if you play one, you could change the whole thing. See, now that there's more consideration there. Hey, and you got the dub. That's $2 for my guy right there. That's $2 for my guy. Bank it. Bank it. You wanted to play him? Hey, there's nothing we can do if he's not down to play you. After he accepted your challenge, for him to not play a move like that is just sad to see, honestly. Sad to see. Because remember, he accepted your challenge. It's crazy that he just did that only to resign the game. It must be a protest. Anything to secure the bag. Don't spend those $2 all in one place. Unless that place is twitch.tv/chessbra. Is Mishraji protesting? Why isn't Mishraji playing? Will he play the KNVB account? What if I accept his challenge? Is he protesting everyone? I feel like this is directly against our Polish friend. I'm not liking this. We have to test that theory. I accept your challenge, Mishraji. Okay, yes. The thing is, we exhausted him of all his aborts. But how come Mishraji wants a rematch? Hold on a second, Mishraji. No. I stand with my Polish buddy. If you want to play me, you got to play him. All of a sudden, you want to play. That's not fair. He challenged you first. I stand with my Polish friend. You have to play him, and then I'll play you. It's only fair. He was dodging the challenge. Seems like the fake Mishraji is not even in chat anymore. Where's our guy here? All right, fine, Mishraji. Wait, this wasn't the time control you were interested in? I saw that you played some Bullet on your account. I thought we might go toe-to-toe in one of your preferred time controls. Mishraji showed up 1379. Feel like we matched on a dating app and Mishraji showed up and just like took off a wig or something. 1379? This isn't what I signed up. This isn't who I thought I was speaking to. Thanks, Cheese Bra, for the 45 months. I do feel a little ghosted here, yeah. Mishraji is just challenging me to rap it again. So what's the criteria? Does he only play Rapid? Sturban 73. Tone it down, brother. Careful. Ben. Careful. Easy there. Rein it in, pal. Rein it in. Okay. I think we might have dodged one there. I think he's simmered down now. Just the meds wore off for a little bit there. Ben, are you all good? Are you with us, Ben? Eddie the Endgame Magician. Speaking of meds, thanks for the 84 months with Prime. Eddie. 84 months, Eddie. Otherwise known as a beautiful 7 years together. Eddie's that badge shiny enough for you there? Let me know if you need to tidy up. Make sure that one's nice and shiny for you. 7 years, Eddie. Thank you for the Prime resub. He's declining all your challenges? That's crazy because he's sending me a challenge. What's up with that? A good buffin? Mishraji's declining everyone's challenges. This is not the guy I thought we knew. Even when Mishraji doesn't play a move, the game accuracy is 100. Amazing. You sent 6 and to no avail, ABD? He only plays with Indians. This is a good point, actually. Do we have anyone watching from India here? That might be our in with Mishraji. That is a good point. He does seem to prefer those matchups here. Not from India, but you are brown. Okay, Bandizi, let's give it a go. It may just work. You may pass the litmus test. You think he blocked you? You probably deserved it. I mean, let's be real. With what Mishraji has gone through here, with what he's endured on chess.com, it was probably your fault. Mishraji is trying to go behind the back. Only looking for games with K and VB. Do you think Mishraji's kind of like a chess gold digger? Do you think it's the shiny title? He only plays with GMs? I just can't make sense of it. He's declining everyone's challenge in chat. Doesn't feel like a good-spirited Mishraji that we know and love. He might be that shiny GM sparkle. I think so, Scando. I think so. Well, if Mishraji is not going to play anyone from chat, if he's not going to play our Polish friend, then he's not going to play me. I stand strong in my views. Knight c6. It all started with knight c6, didn't it? As soon as I saw this move, I could just tell. Mishraji was the guy. Wait a minute. He won. Okay, wait. Who's this guy? That's someone from chat, no? Must be. Like I said, he only plays Indians. So Mishraji just played this game, and after e5 from Mishraji, big move, not taking, declines the queen twice, the opponent resigned. And this guy has an account since September 2023. Is this guy getting in with the wrong crowd? Wait a minute. He has a daily game against Mishraji. These guys have been going at it for time. We also have Mishraji against this lines up a little bit more. The Indian flag. That does make more sense. Our Polish friend is going undercover here. Okay. No. No. Can't be. I can't think of a single reason why. It just doesn't make sense. He's been nothing but a good chess.com citizen. Yeah. Are we sure he wasn't on that list of Biden pardons? That was a long list. Are we sure that Mishraji wasn't on there somewhere? Surely we can double check at least. Oh man, this just feels bad. It feels like, honestly, we might have had a hand. You know, while I was trying to uplift Mishraji, I'm worried, I'm concerned that we may have had a hand in this ourselves. So there's only 2 people on Mishraji's friend list. The guy we just saw, and Raj Mitra, Tyson Oxy. Only 2 people. These could be the ringleaders. These could be the ringleaders. Dang, a cultured Kevin Larrett? PFP? Very cultured. Wow. The Chess Syndicate. Well, that's a rabbit hole I don't think we have time to go down today, guys. Truly. But all I can say is, a salute to our friend Mishraji. Sad to see him go. Banned live on stream. It's sad, Jack. It's sad. Well, guys, Mishraji's gone. But in the immortal words of Lil Wayne, hate to see her go, but love to watch her leave. Couldn't have said it better. You had to be there, Clash. You had to be there. To me, Mishraji is nothing more than a 4-point elo gain. That's right. Shout out to the GOAT, Lil Wayne. QB Zone, thanks for the 30. Eddie saw the high quality chest and said, yep, let me get back in there. Aventian, thanks for the new Prime sub. Lord Pumpkin, thanks for the 4 months. Mr. Corleone, thanks for the 65 with Prime. We might have to immortalize Mishraji as a YouTube video. You know, that way he can live on. The mistreatment here is crazy. Okay. Gotta hit the refresh just to cleanse myself. Man, it's crazy. When someone gets banned, you actually lose their message as well. So this guy, he sent me a chess.com message. I showed you. But when they get banned, the message disappears. I don't even have the one final word that he sent to me to cherish. I don't even get to keep that. Salty, are you still Big D22? Trucker Johnny. Thank you for this series. Which series? You're welcome. Any of them. All of them. We have it on tape. True. 2200 Salty. Dang. That's just nice to look at. Blazing Phoenix, 52. What's up, dude? 2200 do be nice, Salty. I'm not gonna lie. It do be nice. All right. In honor of not peak sitting Salty, I'm gonna go and lose mine as well. Inspired by Mishraji. I guess covering that, maybe putting the knight here. I feel like I do want to play this move. Don't want to allow bishop a4 ever. Knight belongs here, rook e1, something like this. But yeah, f3 feels like a great move. Very useful. I don't mind the position. Maybe bishop g4? Because you can. I mean, I would certainly respect it. We have a slightly better pawn structure there. That's about it. I'm just sort of waiting for him to maybe bring the knight to e6. Or maybe knight b5. Like, trading these is actually what I want to do, but I have a feeling that he will make it happen for me. So we'll see this. I'll go back. Maybe we'll see this. Okay. Doesn't feel the need to rush. I'm doing nothing because I'm really waiting for this. Well, certainly g6 first, yeah. Just assuming that that's the plan. We'll just keep shuffling for the moment. b5, b4. Obviously, I'll kick it into gear if truly nothing is happening, but I think it's going to be time for g4 here. Okay, see, he keeps doing stuff. So I do like g4 in general. Takes and king up. He can try this. We'll take. A little bit tough. Maybe f4. But he has this as well. I think we'll just chill for the moment. The same colored bishop endgames are always very successful. I really just needed to trade knights there. Once that happened, I felt like good things were going to occur. Probably just e5 there, yeah. Queen e2, I presume. Kind of have to take. Trying to inspire you, Salty. Maybe you'll take the next step as well, buddy. Yeah, smart move. At some point, you can even do this one. Here. d4, queen a6 or something. No doubt queen c2 here. Okay, I have doubts about queen c2 here. Just try to survive. Not a great position, but maybe we can make it work. Force it to work. Here, rook there. Not too sure. Definitely, definitely worse. No question about that. Here, obviously. So, do we just let that happen and put the knight on d5? Feels like that's probably the plan. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Do we keep even more rooks on the board? It's hard to say. We need h6, g5 here. This pawn's a little overextended, so you can harbor some hopes, but I just think this is smarter than playing from the back foot. Knight d7 here. We'll force the rook to go over. Where's she? Yeah, rook c7, a5. Loki, he had rook d1, I think, which traded the rook and probably won the game, but he played rook c7. I think rook d1 was tough to get out of. Yeah, we need to definitely be careful here. Like, what do we do about that? Yeah, so he has this one. Big problem here, unfortunately. Big problem. Here, king f6 also probably doesn't work, but I think we have to try it, because otherwise we're just losing the pawn. I think this is the only attempt. Yeah, should be lost though. Not quite in time. Because if we go for this, then yeah, he's collecting our pawns. But the problem is if we had just maybe moved the rook to the side, we would lose the endgame slowly. So always feels better to try to go for something like that. definitely the way to do it. Okay, there's no way he plays the same line here, surely. That was a very bad attempt first game, so he's definitely going to switch it up. At least so far. Yep, that was always losing, I think. Well, we made a comeback. We made a small comeback. Got that e5 pawn, but still, his rook was like in the perfect position. King so advanced, outside pass pawn, always a struggle. I think maybe our bad move was king g7 in that last game. Just too slow. Had to play like g4 immediately. Guess he's going to do this again. If he doesn't, rookie one's pretty strong. Thank you for the 42 months, the Assland. Cheers, buddy. Don't want to allow bishop g4. Rook here doesn't really do anything. Should be 5. We can take and go back. Still here, we can just take it. Waiting for that knight to move somewhere, so we exchange it once again. My general opinion is these are not the positions that he should be in, but we shall see. Obviously, I have this break, but I don't think I want to play it right away. Okay, he does have that. That's fair. But it's possible. Ooh. It's possible something happens here. Takes king there, knight f5. Takes, king takes d5. He's probably faster because I'm not making a pass pawn. Ooh, that's annoying. That is annoying. Oh, man. This line is not going to be working. But, I mean, we can play it with the pieces on the board. At this point, we kind of have to. Forced into this. It's just not very, it's not very clean. So he has knight here, and I think, honestly, we have to maybe take. Okay, he goes over like that. I think king here, bishop here has to be tried. Going here because I'm trying to play on, not because it's a good move. Oof. A close call. Just had to hang on to some pawns at the end. 94 kind of went a little bit crazy there. Final position was a draw. I mean, what kind of comment is that? Starting position is also equal. So castle. Big threat. Obviously h3. I feel like I need to stop queen e4 there. Forgot he can just take and play that position. For some reason I thought that was no good, but we have to try this because we're kind of in trouble here. Yeah, he would have just been up a pawn. Like, I would have doubled his pawns, but who cares? He's got this pawn here, and I can't really get at it. Meanwhile, he's got this move coming, so kind of a big problem. This position is also a big problem. This pawn on c7, big issue. Rook d7, I'm going to trade queens, or if he takes rook d7, we go rook c8, and then king f8, and I think we hold together. Or we could play this to try to play for a win. Yeah, but it'll just be draw anyway. Thing is, he's going to here, rook d7, it'll just be some draw like that. I don't know that I see better than that. If there's, 10 seconds, probably neither one of us is going to offer a draw, but a minute is just too depressing. Ain't trying to flag nobody with 49 seconds apiece. He also seems like a younger player. I mean, I don't know, but judging by that photo, seems like he could be. I think c4, knight c3 here. And honestly, I'm not sure how we want to continue. Like b4, b5. We could play the wacky looking g4 right now. The wacky looking g4 it is. Threatening g5. It's not nothing. g5 by black starts to stand out as almost the only move. Okay, c5. The aggro response. I respect it. Definitely this comes to mind. Knight h7. And then what? Turns into a mess after that. Then I truly don't know. Because, yeah, we can take here. Takes. The knight's barely being supported there. But it is, technically. It's just a very, very loose position. I don't know that I like it. But yeah, this is obviously not the energy. I think we have to commit here. We can play knight d5, but then this pawn falls. And this pawn falls, but then this. Like, knight d5 threatens knight c7, but I feel like he's going to take here. Although knight c7 actually does win an entire rook if the knight's on h7 there. An entire rook's a lot. He also has queen g2. Yeah, it's too much to calculate here. I'm too old for this. Do we throw this in? I don't know, man. Don't think I'm enjoying this position too much. Yeah. Very suspicious position from us here. Very suspicious. We have enough time that we don't even need to pre-move at that point. All right, we'll play knight f6 on this one. b6. Knight d2. I guess bishop out. Big threat. I think you actually end up taking here after queen b3. Knight c6 after queen b3. There's e3. Barely remember this stuff, but yeah, e3 I think. Is this anything? It's queen takes, right? I feel like I forget about this one often. I keep thinking there's bishop takes f3 in that position, but there's queen takes. I've definitely played into this before, I want to say. I mean, it's not the end of the world having the knight here, but it was really for something on d4, and because it can't happen, then I'm kind of like, maybe I don't love the move. Bishop here, kind of expecting. Trying to get some light squares here. This move is almost, you kind of almost have to play it, but yeah, it looks like the position we want. He's gonna go queen b2 and make this work. Maybe queen b2 f5. Yeah, okay, he can move the bishop, but then I think we'll take and try to make the knights work. Otherwise, we're guaranteed to get this exchange. Yeah, so yeah, that makes the most sense. And we have to take because f3 is being threatened. Okay, with a b4 threatened, he might have to give up the a file here. Or trade knights. And I feel like I'm happy with either one of those things. Ideal would be me playing a knight against a bishop endgame, right? Like if those were the only two pieces left, I think we'd be happiest with that. So I think if I take and go here, can he really avoid this trade? I feel like he's going to go here and knight f4. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Knight on d3. I didn't really consider that. Fair play. Or knight on c2, rather. Because he's dealing with... Okay... The fact that his king gets to come in and help out, I'm definitely worse in this endgame. We just have to try to persevere. I feel like I want to play this. He's definitely eyeballing that type of move. Trying to station the guys on... The knights do a lot of damage in a time scramble. And he ended up with all the pawns on dark squares, so... Ooh, d6. Toss the a-pawn up there. I just want to, yeah, see how he's going to react to that. Knight's hitting c7, which is just kind of a nice feature of the position. Always repeat. Maybe f3, 4. We're going to take our time, though. Yeah, knight g5. This is not quite a threat, but these types of things are about to be threatened. Yeah, he might play h5. Now I think he's threatening that. Maybe bishop g3. We have this like queen c4 check, which might be useful at some point. I also don't mind getting the king off a square that could be checked. He might play this. Yeah, that looks like a strong piece. Knight on c5. Damn. And c5 is very good. Ooh, I didn't consider this. Guess we have to play this. Not a move I think that you're overly excited to play. This move is a killer. Definitely not good. Don't really see what we should be doing about this. Can't really take there. I guess we should have maybe played knight there. Couldn't really think of a move, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's not really any moves to play. Not much to do about that one. I missed e4, and then e4 just kind of... There's no good reaction to e4. You have to play f4. It's forced. But f4 sucks. So it's not like a move that I was like, oh yeah, I see e4, and I will meet you with f4. f4 is like a move you must play. Not a move you want to play. Okay, so I feel like he was reasonably successful at this line. Like, he pretty much just won a pawn, so I don't know. Are we going to go for it again? He gives me a pawn here. Should we just be taking it? Very risky. He's going to throw maybe bishop b5. Oh, okay, he's just going to sack it. Straight up sacrifice. An old school play right there. Old school play. I want to get h5 in so that he doesn't get g4, f5. Yeah, we'll have to go here. That's fine, though. Guarding this. I think we want to transfer our knight here. He wants to put his queen there so they can play g4, but we can just move the rook when that happens. Not terribly concerned. He definitely has to take this, I think. Okay, now we can play this. Now he doesn't really have any threats there. I think now we start focusing on the other side of the board. Because now I think things are pretty taken care of over there. He is refocusing as well. We're always open for this. He's never going to do it. Always open for that. We'll bring this knight in now. Definitely. Interesting. Oh, it's because this drops, but still. I guess we take this way. I think we take this and sack. Not even allowed to do that. Uh-oh. What a madness game right there. All right. We're back. Man, I had to make so many of those long distance moves that in a Blitz game, you're just like, ugh. Okay, I guess he's going to go for the same setup here. I feel like we want to go e4. Obviously e5, but I think this is what we want. We can go back here or back here. This bishop may do well all the way back. Some kind of 93. Oh my god, 93 for sure now. G5 is a little bit hasty. I was going to play 93 anyway. Obviously, it looks spectacular now. We get to enjoy this move, but maybe only temporarily. The continuation is a little bit unclear. Supporting. We can always boot his knight out, so that's why feel like I'm enjoying this position. It makes our bishop bad, so I'm slightly reluctant to do it, but we will in time. King h1 as well looks decent. He's getting out of 97. Not that it's a threat, but it's about to be. F3 and bishop g1, so king h1 is helpful for that reroute as well. Knight here, we have just b4, I think. I want to say that, you know, this is a pretty nice game so far. Okay. Wants to go here, but it definitely looks bad. Yeah, I think he's actually just rerouting. Just a brutal game. Like, ugh. Bro didn't stand a chance. Now, babe, let's be for real here. This start to finish, this is just a masterclass. As soon as he played G5, I feel like it was over for him. Ugh. The Knights reroute. Close the game before he gets a little froggy. Lock it up here. Ugh. I mean, the guy's... He's got nothing. Every piece getting repositioned. Ugh. Just dirty. Just dirty. That deserves another. Get him out of here. GG's. Yeah, who was the opponent? It seemed like a kid. 2009. 2009. Yup. I mean, is that even a kid these days? I don't know. Does that even count? Phone number is crazy. Honestly, he looks a little intimidating. I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad I didn't look at this photo too close before that match got underway. Guy gives me big energy. I don't want to mess with. We took care of it, Bernie. Took care of it. No one is Jacob. Thanks for the 100 bits. Hollow Destiny. Thanks for the 50 months. VNZ. Thanks for the 49. Oh, geez, we're counting down here. 50 from Hollow. 49 from VNZ. Vins. And thanks, Buddy Fish. 4 years on the dot. New sub badge. Welcome back in, Fish. Bloodcake 1337. Thanks for the 11 months with Prime. Wins the speedrun is coming soon, buddy. It's only on Kick, so make sure to follow our Kick channel if you're looking for the speedrun. We'll probably get to it in a couple hours. We'll be there today. Blazing Phoenix, thanks for the 52. The Aslan, thanks for the 42. Hugh, you dropped something, King. Drop that Prime. Thanks for the 35, nearly 3 years with Prime. Mander Moo, welcome back for 2. And the one and only G Madrid. Thank you, G Madrid. Doesn't Bishop G7 escape mate? Bishop G7 escapes nothing, my friend. There's so many ways that we could deliver checkmate here, but what I would suggest, if Salty doesn't mind, what I would suggest is this.